I know it always looks like a walk through Sunset, because there's Smith's, but I don't live here. It's just convenient-er for me to, where I am coming from, to cross through here. And, you know, Smith's is right there, so if I had anything I need, I could just pop in there and buy it. It's like 50 degrees. It's actually nice. It's jacket weather for Utah. It's actually, oh, it's summer. All the sidewalk, free of the snow. I want to try that Randonautica app. See, I don't have a car, so I can't drive, so it has to be like I would have to be able to I would have to be able to access it by foot, because I don't see myself getting a bike anytime soon. That's such a scam. Earn up to $250K. Yeah, no. If that was a legit, real fucking thing, nobody would be working at Walmart. Nobody would be working here at this bike store. Car. No, everybody would be doing that fucking $250K a year gig, which is honestly more money, more salary per year than some upper middle management execs make in a year. So that's definitely way more than you would make after a month. This guy, he's trying to run over my cripple ass, and I'm trying to get away. So I fucking flashed my hand out, and I'm like, dude, I'm walking here. I'm like, don't run my ass over, I'm walking here. And I put my hand out, I'm like, no, I have the right of way, bitch. It says walk, I'm walking. Oh, here's the Circle K again. Here's the remains of Konoha Village after Pain Shinra Tensei'd it. Yeah, Shinra Tensei. Maximum Shinra Tensei, or whatever that fucking jutsu was called. Omega Shinra Tensei. Jesus Christ, there was like nothing left. I have to film it like every time I walk by. That'd be dumb if my phone fucking fell on the ground. Like, look how fucking ruined it is. And you can still smell it. The playground closed for maintenance. Isn't that a playground for adults, maybe? Down there is where you could like park your car or get raped. I like the vintage Formica table. I like that. Yeah, when the hell are the owners, like, they can't use anything that's left over from that fire. It's all charred. You saw how black it was. Like, you cannot. That looks like a rocket going straight up in the air. God, today's the day. Maybe I'll find a guy while I'm out and about. Oot and a boot. Yeah, like, I don't know why they don't just have some company come clear up all the fucking waste, because there's nothing you can salvage from it. It's burnt beyond recognition. It's burnt beyond practical use. You can't salvage anything from it. And yes, we're walking on Main Street to Clearfield today. Oh, my one subscriber who's might be watching, I don't know. I don't show my face on these vids, so if that's what you're expecting or waiting for, you're gonna be shit out of luck. See, there's such a huge stark difference. That is a rocket. That is a rocket, or a fucking missile, or a NASA fucking space thing. I don't know any fucking jets that go straight up like that. Well, maybe it is a... Well, actually, they might be doing... Actually, you know what? I think it's just like a fighter jet, because actually they do. They can be maneuvered to propel straight up, and I think it's part of their flight training. That's actually probably what it is. This Hill Air Force Base is like right over there. Ugh. These condos look so fucking ugly. Oh, and they're not apartments, they're condos. They're so fucking ugly. Mail room in the back. You know, at least Clearfield has more like in the way of apartments like these, but they're actual apartments. So young people who need to move the fuck out of their parents' house can find a place to actually live. Look at this. Is that how much it costs to buy one of these condos? Yuck. Yuck. Ugh. Take that money and buy a fucking small house with it. At least you'll own your own property. You'll be autonomous. You know what autonomy is in 2022? No one does. Because we're all waiting for Biden and Pelosi to tell us what to do, and Trump, and you know, Jean Grey to tell us what to do. And it's like, why don't you tell yourself what to do? Think for yourself. These are the types of motor skills and decision-making processes we were supposed to have been learning how to do since elementary school. But it's like, I feel like when people officially become adults, they throw it out the window. They're like, oh, I don't need these skills anymore. I'm grown now. I'm an adult. I know how it is now. There's a dog in that car. The dog looks like it's a passenger. There's like a lot going on today. I chose like the right day to go out and about. Wow. That manhole is like, if someone stepped on it, they'd fall through the sidewalk. Like I could actually see in like the ground or whatever underneath. It actually looked like it was glitched. Like if you play Skyrim, and sometimes the landmass will glitch, so you can actually see nothing underneath. It's just like blank air or dead space. That is so fucking weird. That is so bizarre. What if I fell into it and I went back in time like 24 years ago? So I was like 15 again. I'd live it up. If I knew everything I knew now, if I somehow had access to the things that I knew now, basically just my intellectual property and stuff like that, I'd do it. It'd be kind of like a nice little subtle do-over. because I'd be that much younger and healthier again. And then I would have a definite starting point of where I want to go with my projects. And I would get into filming things like this a lot sooner in life. I would have a camera for that reason. And yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that need to be digitized, that need to be preserved for posterity's sake. That never got filmed. It never got to that point. So, you know, oh, there's that Mexican place I ripped off a few months ago. I mean, I paid them back, but that blaring music, that's the reason why I couldn't understand what the fuck that lady was saying, even though she was standing pretty much right beside me. I could not understand what the fuck she was saying. Okay, so this 7-Eleven, this former 7-Eleven, it's going to be, I don't know if it's like going to be a restaurant or a taco or a carniceria, because it's like a carniceria over there. I bet the cops are pissed off because no more fucking free donuts. Sunset cops, boo-hoo. Oh well. Boo-hoo. I tell you what though, I don't care if the city's safe. Like, whenever I go on about, I see sunset cops always with nothing to do. Always sitting by, idling, or following after like some, you know, like in Roy, it's the same thing and it's worse. It's worse on Roy because they're fucking obese police chief is always posting fucking videos or pictures of himself eating donuts and fried chicken and other shit on the clock. And it's like, yeah, people have to eat lunch. But I get the impression, like, for example, the one post he did where he was like, oh, I'm patrolling the Rio Grande Trail, I guess on the Roy Ogden side. And I was just like, what the hell makes you think people are going to feel safe to come jog there or feel, oh, Jesus Christ, that's roadkill. Oh my God. Oh, that's horrible. That's terrible. Oh my Lord, it looked like a rug, but I saw the paw and I'm like, oh. But what would make any cop think a normal citizen, especially when that cop car takes up, this is the size of Rio Grande Trail jogging trail. That's barely enough for someone going northbound and someone going southbound. I'm going to turn here. I'm going to turn here real quick because we're not walking all the way through Main Street. We're going to take the back roads. I actually used to deliver papers out here back in the day. So, and this is it's not the wash. It's like the, what the fuck do you call it? The water reservoir, the water doohickey, whatever, I don't know. This is like Wanker County from Married with Children. It's very rednecky, and people here play with fucking live wires and shit. It's very rednecky. It's extremely rednecky. But you know, those squad cars, they take up a lot of space. And he's like, I'm just patrolling. I'm trying to remember what the post said. It was something to the effect of patrolling the Rio Grande Trail. And I'm looking at the picture like, that cop car takes up like, oh, they put swings on that tree there at the school. Technically, I think, I don't know, is that tree on school property or not? I thought it was. We're gonna have to cut through the park. Because I don't want to cut through the school because I'll get called a weirdo. But, yeah. So it was really unprofessional, and I'm thinking, like, why aren't you guys sitting at four-way intersections and observing traffic incidents? Or there's Jethro and his dogs over there. They don't like differently oriented people over here in these parts of the woods. They get very upset. They do. They get these big boom boom stick, and they shoots ya. Fucking redneck. Fucking hick. But I never filmed out here, so this is a good opportunity to take a detour over here anyway. So over here actually used to be a tennis court. Well, these basketball hoops have been here since forever, since I lived out here in the 80s or 90s, whenever it was. See how old that is. It's really old, and that's all rusted through. This here all used to be a tennis court, and there was a little gate that you could exit through here and walk through there to the play park. Those bathrooms are new too. They used to have older looking bathrooms that were really sleazy. I don't even know if that's an actual bathroom now. Huh. They had these really sleazy bathrooms. It was like people were going in there and doing drugs and soliciting services. And this is where they have like this is new. I don't know what the fuck this is. Is this like one of those water things? See, they still have it set up like when they had bingo a few months ago. But they come out here and they have like the sunset days, you know, the breakfast. It's like $2 or something like that, $3. This is new. I don't know what this is. Is this like a dog, like for the dogs, or are kids supposed to climb on here? This looks like an obstacle course. Like you would bring your dog. I don't think dogs are allowed. Ironically, dogs aren't even allowed here. Okay, Fido. Zip line across those cords back there. They used to have over here like a monument board that had... See, I have to walk all the way down here. I can't turn over there because that's school property, and I will get charged with the trespass. I mean, if they see me. But I'm just gonna, like, I can walk around the school, like I can walk in front of it, like by it on the sidewalk, but I'm not gonna cut between the seminary building and the side of the school. Because that's school property. After hours, technically, it's still not okay, but they're not in session, so what are they going to do? Over here, because the old city hall and the police department, the fire department were right over here. We don't have a fire department anymore. They voted to get rid of them, saying, oh, you'll save more on taxes. Fucking idiots. So when there's a fire here, we're fucked. We have to rely on Clinton, Roy, and Clearfield now. But the city park board was right over here, and unless I'm misremembering things, it was right here, and it said something like Centennial Park or Pioneer Park or something to that effect. You love it when kids get their fucking licenses, they have to stick their heads out their windows. It's like I want to have like a bag of dog treats to throw at them when they do that. Or have a spray bottle of like vinegar water. Just spray, no, bad dog. Don't stick your fucking head out the window like a dog. I'm gonna throw a newspaper at you. I mean, everybody has a camera phone. Everybody can fucking live stream at any fucking point. At any given point. See, that one house that was here and there was people in it, that old looking house is fucking gone. Their fence is still there, but the house is gone. That house in the middle, I think, is probably next. I don't know how old that house is. It looked newer than the other two houses. And then that old looking house on the side there, that used to have the big garage thing, this sidewalk needs to be torn up too. It's all jagged. See, look at that. It's all jagged, and that the city does nothing. What our taxpayer money going to? See, this house was right here, and it was actually, they started demolishing it, they had a huge chunk of it taken out, and then they finished it like out of the blue. Then it's like bam, the house is gone. It used to all be right over here, and then that, of course, right here is where the old lady, or the guy and the lady, had their little shed thing was right here. And you can see right here the little driveway thing, because it was right here and you could drive your car in. They got rid of that, like, when the hell was it that they got rid of it? I guess a while ago. God, now it looks like it's going to storm. Great. And I'm not wearing my heavy coat. I'm not wearing any rain resistant or water resistant gear. I tried some of that Dunkin' Donuts vanilla iced coffee the other day. Like, I was like, you know what? I got some for my aunt, by the way, if you're watching this, which I'm pretty sure you're not. Oh, that's pretty cool. A fish. A fish. It drains into the sea. I tried the coffee and it tastes like, ugh. It tastes like dishwater. It was nasty. And I don't like putting sugar in my drinks unless it's naturally, like, you know, sugary. Like, that's two things I avoid. I avoid sodium unless it's naturally salted, and I avoid sugar unless it's naturally sugary, or if the recipe calls for it. Of course, all of that is It's all freaking out. That's a good indicator. There's lots of fucking wind. Yeah, so all that's counterbalanced by the fact that I'm eating junk food because I'm like obese, and I drink soda all the time. Although I do have water with me today, so I don't know if counterbalance is the right word. Counteracted? Canceled out? Yeah, it's canceled out because I'm drinking soda and eating garbage food like pizza and Wendy's and all that. I might actually just fast tonight, not eat anything, because I was eating all day today. Of course, this is the school. Junior hell school where I went some 20 odd years ago. It's all very, I mean, it's still very much a hellhole. It's just, you know, slap a new coat of paint on it and it's still the same. It's like you pick a whore out of the crowd and give her a makeover. Well, she's still a whore. She's still a whore. So fortunately, I managed to avoid all the little gremlins before they got out. So that's a plus. There's their hiring sign. I don't know what for. Maybe for certified lobotomists. This state needs more. Oh, there's a creepy panel van. Do not block the driveway. It's so sad when people actually get a sign like that, because their neighbors are inconsiderate assholes and they feel the need to do that. It's like, I don't even think they go out of their way to act out in like a maleficent or a malefic nature. They're just inconsiderate, so therefore they lack, you know, any sort of like external perspective. Like, they're not self-aware, like, at all. They're like an NPC. I know that term gets thrown around a lot, but really it's the truth. It's people like, oh, this asshole again. Walking around filming. I'm filming my feet on the sidewalk. I don't know what you're talking about. This is like the first time I've been through this street during the day. I always come here at night, garbed completely in black, with my bandit raccoon mask on and armed with my silicone-based lube, so I can make a slick, quick getaway. I just slide on my ass. I bet some people see me with my pack and my phone, and they think, now he is too fat and too old looking to be a student. And I could say, well, I identify as an 18-year-old. Actually, if I was going to go back in time and be young, like a teenager, I would go like 15 or 16, the minimum. Because I don't care about drinking, I don't care about smoking. And I had all the freedoms I have now, back then, because I was extremely rebellious. And the fuck, is that somebody's bomb going off? What the fuck? Like a detonator or something? My poor parents tried like, oh, they're building the wasp homes, the wasp nests. Future site of the wasp estates. my parents tried instituting those rules, I was just like, no, I'll be back by 10. Right now, I'll be back by 11. Because I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do drugs. Like, I did not like parties. Like, the traditional sense of a party, not the modern sense where they ask you if you're hooked up, which means you have dope, or do you like to party, which means, you know. And it's usually not just pot, because if it was, they say, oh, are you 420 friendly? No, because they want like hard drugs, and I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? And there's the pig pen over there. Piggies are out, maybe getting donuts from the food mart. Oh, I forgot, Mr. What's his face? He fucking runs it, the Indian or fucking Arabian guy that runs it. He never has hot food. Okay. This is a funny 1, 2. This is a 4-way intersection. And there's no light. And pedestrians have the right of way by default, so yeah, that used to be a Texaco. And they never have hot food. So don't go to this place, Tesoro, because they fucking suck. There, I said it. Oh, honey, he's angry. His owner must have lost the illegal dog fight that his owner had arranged for him the other night. We're entering meth head territory. I roll up my windows and lock the doors. It's actually ironically safer at night. Ironical. Is that a word? No. Ironically. Ironicles. I swear to God, some dogs just really make me hate dogs. I don't hate dogs. They're very useful. But sometimes it's just like, shut the fuck up. Don't tread on me. You can, oh my God, this looks like complete shit. You're telling me they tore out all their fucking grass, all their grass, and replaced this ugly ass rocks? Honey. Ugh. It looks so ugly. I can only imagine that devalues the value of the house or the property. Like, yeah, let's rip out all of our natural native green grass and replace it with these ugly red rocks and dirt, and that just makes it look gross. Like, I would never do that. I would never ever do that. I think a lot of people in Arizona do that because they like their water bill is too high. And see, there's another fucking house that does it. All rocks, no grass. Their excuses. We're in a drought. We're in a drought. We can't run the water. We're in a drought. We're in a drought. Give me a break. People in Texas still water their lawn. You better believe people in Texas still water their lawn. I have friends in California still water their lawn. So many people are lazy and they're like, oh, That's really what it is. It's just late. It has nothing to do with costs of, running. I mean, that might be like a small factor in it. But it's like, over the past, I want to say 20 to 30 years, water hasn't gotten any cheaper. So how come, everybody hasn't torn out their grass and replaced it with ugly rocks? See this ugly ass tree, whatever the fuck that is. It's all dead fucking vines. I'm like, well, it hasn't bloomed yet. Yeah, because it's a weed. It's invasive. It's that fucking, what the fuck is that shit? Kudzu vine? That's what it is. That shit's invasive as all hell. If I was the church, I'd be very worried. And there's the old, there's back church parking. Oh, there's people at the church. Should we crash it? I don't want to be subjugated by Mormonism today. But the park is back there. The actual park. I've lived here for over 30 years. Just over 30 years. And not once has anyone offered me a Jell-O platter. Some of this water. This is such a boring fucking live stream. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna tune in. My whole 2 subscribers are gonna watch me walk around on Main Street and do nothing. Jeez. People are like, God, these damn influencers are everywhere. Just filming everywhere. Yep. Unfortunately, that's the future. This fence here was completely wrecked less than a month ago, and they got it all patched up. Amazing. They should put the name of the people. Well, they should put the name of the insurance company and the fence company and be like, yeah, our fence was crashed because some fucking Utah driver asshole crashed into it and destroyed it. But my insurance company and the vinyl fence company got it fixed in less than a week. That'd be good advertising, I think. That'd be really good advertising. Oh, gosh. We're almost to Main Street. Oh. It's kind of windy. See, now that house during the daytime up there looks like it has grass. And it was only just a few days ago I was out here filming and it's like it had no grass. It was all complete dirt. And it's like the dark world at night. Complete difference. Completely different. Weird. I'm just gonna walk up here to the light. I don't trust these fucking people. No, I don't trust any of these fucking clowns. It's like this Randonautica asshole's filming everything. We're gonna look for love in all the wrong places. Does Randonautica have a love setting? I'll go to like the hoods of Ogden. Like, yeah, I'm looking for love, honey. You only have to be Latino. Those are my only qualifiers. Those are my only qualifiers. No other kind of man is manly enough for me, honey. Of course, there's our thin blue line flag. More cop cultists. Brainwashed civilians. This church is still not open. That must be the South Weber buses. And I still don't even know where the hell that is. South Weber. South Weber, where we send your kids. We send your kids. I think it's funny though too, when people hear you talking and so they look up, they look around to see you speaking, and they see you're talking into a recording device. It could be a camera, it could be a camcorder, it could be a phone, it could be, a tape deck, voice recorder, whatever. And they automatically get incensed because they're just like, I don't want to be filmed. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're my muse. You're my inspiration. I'm going to waste all my battery filming you. Yeah, okay. I mean, when you're going to school to pick up your kid and you're dressed like how you would go to Walmart at 3 a.m. for for a jug of milk, it's like, yeah, you have every reason to feel embarrassed. I wouldn't want to be filmed either. I'll at least have the gumption to not step outside and look like shit. So there's that. Used to be Sourdough Sam's right there. Over here. Old school building. Sourdough. There's a lot of whores staying over here. They must be really cheap to get a room there. Because I see lots of ads popping up, like personal ads for looking to host in my room. It's a party. 420 friendly. Because, to party means do drugs. You like how she saw us coming? She fucking doubled down on just sitting there. It's like, oh, it's the right of way. He's a pedestrian, but I'm just gonna fucking sit here. I'm just gonna block the way. Yeah, that's a typical attitude here. That's nothing new. Yeah, I don't see the problem. He could go around. That's what I did. Okay. Whatever. I don't really have like a deadline for what I'm doing, but I do want to get out and finish filming before it gets too dark. But since it's spring now, it doesn't really get dark till 7. So that's a plus. That Chevron used to be a Circle K. And then it became a Chevron, and Circle K moved like down there a ways. We serve chicken even on Sundays. What? Is that a reference to Chick-fil-A? We serve chicken even on Sundays. Okay, yeah, well, you realize McDonald's. You realize McDonald's that not everybody here's a Mormon. Dude, there's a bike lane right there. That's the bike lane, dumbass. Oh my god. They put this new fucking bike lane in. Right there. See it? No one uses it. They put that bike lane in, and all the people on bikes, they ride through the sidewalk, and it's like, dude, I'm taking my time because I'm not in a hurry. And it's not my fault that you're like, you know, I just might like stick my foot out and fucking trip his ass. But bitch, bike lane is over there. I could have like gone like 20 times. Seriously, with this light. I could have gone 20 times. 20 times. 20 times, Tony. Antonio. I tell people my lover's name is Antonio. Could have gone 20 times. Could have gone 20 times before the fucking lights all shifted. What the fuck? What the hell? I'm like, there's a dog chasing after me. I'm trying to cross the street. It's like in this lady's car. Because she's probably a fucking old Karen. Hi, my name's Karen. I have to take my dog with me everywhere I go. It's like super important. Is the sun glare reflecting off my my Botox lips? It's so disgusting. Talk about disgusting. Ew. These benches have not been they have not been sterilized in ages. Like when you walk by them, you can smell like the odoriferous air of how every life form on Earth has made contact with it. And it's just gross. We're almost there. We're almost there. Maybe we'll crash the Muslim party. All you have to know how to say is, hold on, it'll come to me. Salam alaikum. Or you can say salam. You just say salam. It's kind of like aloha. You go to Hawaii, you say, well, actually, Hawaii is like 95% white people now. And the fucking Asians there don't speak Pidgin or Hawaiian, so. But still, in classical Hawaiianese, You say aloha, and that's like hello and goodbye. So you say salam. I'm actually talking out my ass because I don't know if that's true or not, but you know, bullshitting. I was talking about some actor, some reality star the other night. I always have these deep, like, controversial hot takes whenever I'm taking a dump. And so I was thinking about someone, I can't remember their name. I was like, you know, I feel like they bullshitted their way, like, to how they got where they are today, because they're kind of lazy. Is that fucking guy that came behind me before? I bet it is. He came all the way down here to go to the fucking EBT thing or whatever. Yeah, there's a bike lane there. Did you know that? Dumbass. I don't fucking get it. People cried and whined and complained and cried prejudice over pedestrians because we didn't have a proper bike lane. Oh, he's using it. Right on, man. Use the bike lane, bro. Right on. Because I'll fucking trip your ass the next time you come up behind me. I'm such a cunt. I'm like applauding. I mean, they have a clearly well-defined bike lane right here. And they're riding on the sidewalk. That's barely enough room for two people. A bike is that much more space taking up. And they're like, you know, it's like you're not fucking 15. You're not fucking Clearfield Popo. It's like you're not some little kid. You're an old ass man who's probably, he looks like he has meth face. So like you're a little too old to be like not aware of the bike lanes. It's really fucking annoying. I'm such a pedestrian, I don't even have a bike presently. I have to walk everywhere. Or ride the bus, and I hate riding the bus. It's scuzzy. Ugh. This, yeah, I always mention that this used to be a Conoco. But they're like 47 different flavored slushy machine flavors, whatever. That's what that was. Oh no, the pedophile bus is pulling in that shady alley. I should do something about it. Here, let me jump behind that Beto's real quick and change into fucking, what the hell's her name? Linda. The fucking Wonder Woman lady. I ruined my joke, but whatever. Let me change into Wonder Woman. You know, we might see some really interesting... Oh, wow. Wow. That postal driver is like, get me the fuck out of here. He's all like, it's not a race, honey. It's not a race issue. The Muslim church is closed today, I guess. They got a little camera set up right there. I see you! We'll see some interesting characters out and about, probably. It's Main Street, Clearfield. So, oh, they finished almost all these shitty Stepford Wife fucking buildings. See, what are the buildings above the garages? Because those ones in the front don't have those. Would you want to live above someone's like garage and hear the door open and close all the damn time? I don't know, I wouldn't. Like, I'm live, say hi to my grandma, she's my only follower. She's always online because she hasn't figured out how to log off yet. Oh man, they got rid of the things that were there. This is like such an uneven sidewalk. And down there is the corner where Consuelo was killed. She was walking and some drunk driver drove onto the sidewalk and smashed her into oblivion. This is, oh, I can tell. This is going to be a restaurant, probably. They got all the restaurant shit. Or it's going to be a swingers club. It's going to be one of those uppity fucking hipster fucking smelly hipster fucking restaurants. And they think that they're better than you. And like you walk in there and they smell like nobody's bathed in like a week. I tell you, characters, honey. Lots of characters. I need to go to the library and rent us up some movies. That's the old post office, which it still is, but oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Until this is where I'm going to die, like right here. All this traffic. Is that Grandpa over there in the green vest? I think that's Granddad down there. Oh, that's amazing. And they have the little videos to let people know how to wash your hands properly, because there's lots of stupid people here who don't know how to do it. I like to be very thorough. I like to rub my hands in gasoline and then I set them on fire, because that kills all of the diseases, even the STDs that I contract while working at night. It kills all of them. 100%. I mean, people see when I'm on my phone, they think that I'm crazy because they don't hear any responses. Like, I'm just live. I'm just recording what I see. They think I'm crazy, like I'm talking to myself, or I don't have like a silent audience. Wow, what an upper crust apartment. These cookie cutter fucking hipster homes. Yeah, I told myself today we're going to walk all the way out to Clearfield. And then I argued with myself and I said, well, maybe that's not such a good idea. And then I told myself, I said, shut the hell up. I know what's good for you. And here we are. Speed limit 40. You know people drive way faster than that on this street, on every street. Way faster. Oh, what a gorgeous dead tree. Gorgeous. Looks just like a Skyrim. One of those ugly trees from Skyrim. Apple Creek Dental. Is that what this area is called? Apple Creek? Huh. Okay, so this is those apartments over there. Back there. That overlook the lake. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? Overlooking that shitty man-made lake. And there's definitely no dead bodies hidden down there. Oh no. No, no, no. Does anybody listen to Frank Sinatra? You think he's overrated? Like 100 years later, is he considered overrated? Denali. Did you know that you can get denial from Denali? If I was in charge of doing Rappel dark rests, my version of Denali would be called Denial. My name's Denial. There's some gangster kids up there. Hey kids, how you doing? You sure looking tired after a long day of work. Do you like popsicles? If you like popsicles, you should come on down to my cellar. Plenty of popsicles. They're like, oh, he just outed himself. Like, oh, that fucking creep, that homo freak just outed himself. I'm always finding like missing gloves. It's like the weirdest thing. And it's only just like the one glove, like a left glove or a right glove. Why is it buffering? Oh, internet connection, I guess. I think maybe one day I'll come out here, I'll collect all the missing gloves, and I'll sell them back to people for like double the price. You like popsicles? Yeah, come on down my cellar. Nobody gets that reference. Like, oh, that was so like early 2000s. Wasn't that when you were born? early 2000s. Rita's Pizzeria. Oh, those people eat lots of fucking pizza. Jesus Christ. There's like 3 or 4 fucking pizza boxes. There are other food groups you can eat from. There's apples. There's oranges. I should wave. Make eye contact and wave. I'll do that next time. I'll make eye contact and wave. I'll make very uncomfortable eye contact and wave. They're like, oh, why do I follow this asshole? He's not interesting. He does nothing interesting. He's a sham. He's a fraud. Homo freak. Y'all remember here? Now it's daytime. Boba tea. I'm just walking around the mall, sipping my boba tea. Sipping my boba tea. Don't mind me. What the fuck? No, I'm gonna film the back of it. I'm gonna walk around to the back and then film it. Because it's daytime and you can see it better. Think smarter, not harder. Like, why are you dressed like a burglar? Because I am a burglar. I'm a butt burglar. Fuck. So lame. Baskin Robbins. Oh, gee. Oh, hamburgers. I need all 31 flavors. All 31. I will not be content until I have all of them. All of them coalescing inside of my uterus. I feel like this parking lot would be a very good place for an impromptu lip sync battle. I just can't respect those girls. All they do is rely on cheap stunts and, no trespassing. It's a fucking public parking lot. Tell me about trespassing. How do you know I'm not the fucking CEO? Exactly. I could own this whole lot. I don't know why they don't turn that. You can see it better now, it's daytime. You can see the little sign there. I don't know why they don't turn it into whatever. This looks so much like Cal City. It's Cal City in Utah. There's the alley, you go back there. $50, oh, it's not really an alley. Well, it kind of is an alley. Kind of, sort of. That used to be an Italian restaurant. Now it's like a Mexican portrait studio. I'm being tailed by that car. Phlebotomy. Oh, it's not like blood testing. I hear phlebotomy, it makes me think of phlegm. Like, ew. You test boogers and snot. Let's see if there's any Canuck geese over here. Last time it was just the other day, and it was dark out still because it was morning time. Oh, where's my hand sanitizer? Here we go. I had to use my hand sanitizer because I touched all those nasty street lights and shit. Yeah, you can see it better during the day. But straight out there is like a little fishing platform, like a boat launch. I guess it's more to describe it. It's like a dock, kind of, sort of. It's really weird. I'm not really sure of all the rules here because it says no, like, whatever. But then I see people out here on boats, like, quite a bit. So, and this used to be, when this was open and active, I guess, you could probably hitch a thing here and come off. Probably. Those two Canuck geese, the male and the female, were over here. And then the other one, he chased the other one off. Oh, they're just coming over there and eating. They're like, oh, we like that. Oh, that's some good eating. Yeah, that's just a golden corral. I like that. Yep, that's some good eating right there. There's a green-headed mallard over there. And two other ducks. And there's that buoy or whatever that. I don't know what that is. That light over there, it flashes orange. You can see it like when it's dark out. So it actually is jutting out of the water, because I wasn't sure if it was reflecting off the water from like a building. But yeah, you can see it during the day. It's actually in the water. This is a good sized man-made lake. It's like, you know, you could definitely hide a body down here if you were so inclined. I'd live up there though. Totally. I would totally live up there if they were renting those out. I would totally live up there and just overlook this lake. And it's gorgeous here in the wintertime because it's all frozen over, but then there's still birds that come out here. It makes me picture little penguins just like skating off the top. Angry geese. Those are those new apartments back over there. You can see them from here, how they overlook the lake, but it's not as good of a view as these buildings over here. But they've been office buildings for like a while, I guess. That's really funny. Okay, so I gotta figure out where the hell I'm gonna go next.